Catherine here with Catherine's Plate. Thank you so much for coming to my show today. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below along with the bell notification so you are notified when my shows come out, which are usually Mondays and Thursdays, but then I always have surprises all in between, like this one here. All right, y'all know that y'all have leftover pumpkins, right, for in the fall season after Halloween. All right, so I saw a picture of a pumpkin decked out to look like a turkey. And I'm like, oh yeah. All right, you know how you put like fruit bowls together and you make a dip with it and all of that? Well, we're gonna put the fruit bowl on top of the pumpkin and make it a turkey. And I'm going to show you how to do this. And this is so cool, y'all, and it looks so awesome. So if you want to bring something to your Thanksgiving gathering, do this. I'm telling you, you will be the star of the show. All right, I'm going to get going showing you how I'm going to create this. And also, to go with that, I am doing a vanilla fruit dip. All right, and I'm going to show you everything that's involved with that as soon as we get to that part. All right, y'all. Got some chopping to do, so we're going to get going. Chunked pineapple. Now, I got this out of a can, and it's the chunk pineapple, not the tidbits, but the chunk. I'm going to use that. We're going to chunk up the same size as the pineapple, some watermelon and some cantaloupe. And you can use melon if you want to use melon also. All right, so we have grapes here. I got red grapes, and I've got some green grapes. We got a pear. And you want to kind of get it the color. You don't want a green pear because this is the face of your turkey. So we want to kind of give it a little bit of color on your pear. And then we got 4 red apples here. All right. Now I've got some googly eyes here that I use for some baking projects and stuff. So if you don't have googly eyes, you can use mini marshmallows. And then for the eyeball piece there, you can use olives cut into little pieces. All right, I'm going to be using 2 cheeses here. I've got a white cheddar cheese and I've got the mild cheddar, which is the orange color here. And we're just going to chunk these also into bite-sized pieces. And then you're going to need some skewers and some toothpicks. All right, so I have my cantaloupe and my watermelon cut up into chunks like that. I've got my cheese chunked up into the same bite-sized pieces here. So got my apples chunked up, and all I did was take a small apple here and just cut down the center and then make about 4 wedges from it. Alright, so I'm going to take my apple wedge here, I'm going to take my toothpick and I'm going to stick it into the bottom of the apple wedge there about halfway, like that. Alright. Okay, I have all my apples all secured with the little toothpicks now. I'm going to start making the skewers. So we want to have the point of your skewer down because that's what we're going to drive into the pumpkin. So make sure that happens. About halfway up the stick is where we're going to start skewering our fruit and our cheese. So I've got a grape here and I'm just going to skewer it, bring it all the way up to the top like that. So whatever you want, however you want it, that's what we're going to do. Then go all the way up. There we go. Put a red grape. All right. Let's see, and then you can do that again. You can do the green grape. Piece of watermelon. And then let's put, how about we put pineapple chunk? Yeah, right? All right, that'll give us about halfway. So this one done. All right, you're going to need about 18 to 20 skewers, okay, if you're going to be using a big pumpkin like this right here, all right? So now I'm going to put my cheeses, I'm going to make a little cheese one. So I got white cheese right here, I'm going to just put it in there. through the point and then drag it all the way up to the top there. There we go. I'm going to do like grapes with this one. Grapes and cheese, right? Alright. I'm going to do some orange cheese. This is cheddar cheese. Alright y'all, so I got all my skewers done in any kind of fashion that I wanted to do them. Alright y'all, are y'all ready to build a turkey pumpkin? Let's do it. Alright y'all, Mr. Pumpkin is here ready for his outfit, per se. Alright, so you want the bottom of the pumpkin facing towards you, alright? Because we're going to be thinking about the pear is his face, and the pear will be going like right here. So that was what we're looking at, okay? So I got one apple in right now, and what you want to do is come up to where the pumpkin is flat at the top right here. So really that's the side of him, but we're going to call him the top now. So we're going to take our apples and we're going to go this way and then this way, and we'll get about right there, 3/4 of the way down. Right, we don't want to come in at it, we just want to go straight down. Alright, we're going to get started. I got one right here ready to show you what I did. So I'm going to take my apple here with the toothpick in it. If you see the lines of the pumpkin, that's a good place to be. Alright, so I'm going to go right there and just kind of push in. There you go. How's it looking, y'all? Is it looking like a turkey yet? Alright, how does he look? Alright, so now we're going to put our skewers in, point side into the pumpkin. You want to stagger these all over him. Alright, kind of like that. So I got the first one going in the center there. There we go. Alright, so I've taken a hammer here to kind of help drive it through the rind here. And really all you want to do is be able to get that last piece right here. I have 6 fruits on here, so on the 6th fruit, you just want to kind of line it up with the apple so that when people are looking at it like this, they're not seeing the stick. Alright, so we're going to stagger the rest of these all over here. We don't want to go all the way down here, so just go about halfway down the pumpkin, about right there. So I'm going to take, let's see, I got a cheese one right here with some grapes. So we're going to put it about right here. I'm going to help kind of drive it in. There we go. Some of them probably go in really easy, like this one did right here. Okay, and you don't need a hammer. There, like that. I'm going to turn it around so you can kind of see what it looks like from the back end and see what I'm doing. Alright, you see? And then this is going to be the first row, and I'll come down another one and another one here. One right here and one right here. And then I'm going to stagger them on another row back behind them so it looks like the feather effect. Alright? Now a good tip to do when you're doing this is that if you know you're going to want to put this on your table as a setting, then I would just go ahead and build it on your table. Or you can build it like I am right here and just kind of pick it up. But make sure it's sitting on a cloth that you can kind of wad up around it so it doesn't roll all over the place as people are picking out their skewers. Alright? Alright, so I'm going to keep going with this and then we're going to show you what it looks like. Alright, now we're going to take our pear here, and where the small end is, we're going to take our knife and just cut down, take off all of that. Alright y'all, I got my pear that I've cut off the back end of to make it kind of flatter. The big end up, we're going to kind of estimate where we're going to put our toothpicks, and it's going to sit right like that. So I'm going to go ahead now and drive in 3 toothpicks that he'll sit on. The face will sit on. So you want to kind of like right there, and I lost my 3rd toothpick. Alright, so I got my toothpicks in. I'm going to take my pear with the cut end off there, and I'm going to line them up with the toothpicks, make sure I have a good, let's see, right there, and I'm going to just drive it in. There we go. Alright, so I'm putting a little bit of buttercream on the pear right here in the form of eyes. Now I have some googly eyes that I've had left over from a project I was working on, so you can use these little googly eyes, or like I said, you can use like little tips of marshmallow and use that as eyeballs, and put a little bit of like a little olive right there for the tips of the eyes. Alright, so I've cut a piece of pineapple chunk into just a little wedge for his nose, and so I just attached him to a toothpick. Alright, and then I'm just going to push like that. Straighten his nose out. There we go. Alright, y'all, what do you think about my Thanksgiving turkey pumpkin, right? Made out of fruit kabobs and cheese. Alright, so I finished him off with a little bit of apple right there for his waddle. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead now and I am going to make some vanilla fruit dip to go with these skewers on here. So let's get going. Alright, y'all, we're going to go ahead now and make the vanilla fruit dip. What you're going to need is 3/4 cup of a vanilla yogurt, whatever brand you want to use. I am using 1 package of cream cheese, 8 ounces. I'm using 1 package of a vanilla pudding mix. Now this is the 3.4 ounces, right? Just the little pack, not the big box. And then I'm using 8 ounces of a whipped topping. Now this is just a Cool Whip brand, so we're going to be using that. I'm going to put it all into my bowl here. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and mix this all with a hand mixer until we get a nice smooth consistency. Alright, oh, this smells so good. We go ahead now and put this in our festive bowl. Alright, y'all, there is my vanilla fruit dip that I'm going to serve with my turkey fruit kabob in the pumpkin. Alright, y'all, if you need a reason or something to do with your pumpkin, here you go. Alright, so I'm going to try my fruit dip there. I'll take a grape here. Oh yeah. Oh, that's so good. Alright, y'all, thank you so much for watching my show today. I had so much fun building this turkey pumpkin out of fruit kabobs and making this dip. Alright, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below. And if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button with the bell notification. My shows come out on Mondays and Thursdays, and I always have surprises along the way, like this one here. Alright, y'all, I will see you on my next episode.